Guess what I have right here with me? The juice, the sauce, and ain't nobody better than Ycee.
Yeah, that's good. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Do you like the introduction? I should put
Yes.
small.
I think that we'll give that 7/10.
So about it. I'll do better next time.
Right.
Okay, so I mean, I'm not the only one that wants to know the answer to these questions. There are people out there, your fans, they want to know what's been happening with you. Okay, you've been with Tiny Entertainment for a while now, and there was this rift between the two parties. Do you want to fill us in on what's happened?
I mean, as far as I know, my contract with Tiny Entertainment ended on amicable terms.
Okay.
Most of the end of last year was spent with me trying to set up, put a lot of things in place. So when I'm taking the step I'm currently taking now, the right things would have been put in place. So, contrary to what a lot of people have been asking me, I don't think there was any fight or any rift between me and Tiny Entertainment. It was just, the end of one chapter and the beginning of another one, not necessarily the end of the story. But, I'm still grateful to them for the role that they played in my career, getting me to the point where I am today, because I don't think you would tell the story of my career so far without mentioning Tiny Entertainment. So for that, I'm grateful to them for the role they played. But, life goes on. So currently, I am the CEO of my new outfit. It's not necessarily a label, because a lot of people have been asking me to sign artists. Oh, I have this brother that sings and all that. I'm not signing any artists. I've been saying this a lot this week, but I mean, the AMBT company is basically more than just, a record label. All well and good, there's a music side to it, which I'm a part of, but we also deal in cinematography, photography, and we are definitely going to expand. So I mean, I'm looking at other areas, content creation, fashion as well. So it's just step by step at this moment.
That's actually really, really creative. I mean, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you looking forward to any international collaborations soon?
International collaborations, for me, is, collaborations in general is a very sensitive thing for me, because I only work with people that, I feel to a certain extent, because in as much as collaboration is part of the music process, I don't just work with any and everybody. Like, you have to know what you're doing music-wise. And if we're speaking of international collaborations, I think last year, we worked with Joyner Lucas, who's I think he's one of the most buzzing artists out of the US right now. And I mean, that's just one of a few people that I've been opportunity to work with, not necessarily just features, but also like songwriting and other, things that I do in my spare time. But I mean, international collaborations is something that is very much on the table, because we're trying to break internationally. So yeah.
Okay, you guys, you can hear that they're trying to break internationally. Okay, so what about? I heard something though. I mean, you have two new videos coming out soon.
Yeah.
I mean, you were quiet for a while, but now you're just sitting and like, boom.
I mean, one of the videos is already out. So, like I told, a lot of people were asking, because, I mean, and the funny thing is, I wasn't like away all of last year. Like, I mean, last year I put out a bunch of music before, I was off the grid. But I feel like in the industry, because there are so many artists, if you take any like small time off, people will feel like you're slipping out of the game. So, this year I'm planning to put out as much music as possible. My debut album is coming out this year. And, that amongst a lot of other projects that we are working on. So, 2 videos coming out is that's just small work. Like, there's a lot more that's, being worked on that's coming soon. So, yeah.
You guys, you can hear that. There was this particular comment. You posted your picture online on Twitter, and there was this particular comment a lady put out there. She said, "Stop being a slay king and release the song." I mean, how do you deal with negative comments on social media?
I mean, negative comments, I try to ignore as best as I can. And, even a few times that maybe impulsively I might reply, but after some time, like maybe say like a minute later, I'm just like, it wasn't really worth my time, because most of these people, some people say things from a point where, okay, because that comment you mentioned, I think the lady later tweeted and was like, she didn't mean it as an insult, she just wanted new music, that's understandable. But there are people that actually just come online to, try to get a reaction from you, to get attention per se. So most times when I see some certain comments, I'm just like, this person is just trying to piss me off, trying to make me react and say something. And if I end up doing that, I'm just giving that person exactly what they want. So most times I try to ignore as much as possible, and just, it's not easy, to be honest, because when you're online and you're like, because these things are hard to not see. Because even if you don't see it, or even if you ignore it, somebody else is trying to mention you and say, oh, see what this person said. So I mean, most times I try as much as possible. My management also plays a role, because most times when I reply, most people, before anybody sees it, they've deleted it. So at least I'm able to get that out of my system in that way.
That's good. That's a way to just ignore negative vibes. Okay, so is there any girlfriend, wifey, baby mama out there that we don't know about? Or you have them, you all know about themselves?
I mean, as far as everybody should know, I'm single.
You're single?
I'm single and not searching. I think my
You're not searching?
I'm not searching at this point, because, the most the most important thing for me right now is, my business and my music. So that pretty much takes up 99% of my time. So I don't think the remaining 1% should be spent in a relationship. So, right now I'm married to my music.
You're married to your music?
Yeah.
I can't even try my luck, and you just tell me, no, it's fine. I'm not going to. Thank you very much, Ycee, for coming through on this show.
Hi, great.
You guys, he has given us all the questions, the answers to all the questions we requested for. Thank you very much. If you want more from your favorite celebrity, from your favorite artist, don't forget to stay tuned at the Scar Chat with Tonko. Thank you.